Hi everybody, it's Julie. I am here with the day one of the embellishments for the December Junk Journal Challenge 2020. It's a free-for-all. There are some rules, but you can use anything in your stash, anything in your house, anything in your craft room, your garage, your yard, whatever you've got, you can use it. It is a no buy, so, but I know a couple people had no paper pads, and so I'm going to say that that's an okay buy, because we have done, I think we've done almost all 12 months have been no buy, because I know we did January was just junk, and then March, was it March or April, we started with the no buy. So yeah, so anyway, pretty much that's fine. If you have to go buy a paper pad to do the challenge, that's okay. Okay, so I am going to do day one, and on the first day of Christmas we're gonna make a tassel. So I have the fabric, and I've already gone ahead and ripped a piece of the fabric. It's the same fabric that I used on this spine, and so I'm going to start with that, and that is going to be the length that I am using. So we'll go ahead and measure it. Sometimes I go and say, oh, I want 10 inches. Sometimes I just go with what I have, and it's a little over 9 inches. Okay, so let's go ahead, and I have, this is some of the red eyelash trim that I just got in that Happy Mail from Darice. So let's go ahead, and I think a couple pieces of the red eyelash will be good. And then we'll put the rest up here. Then there was some of this. There's a big thing of this, and then there's some little pieces of it. Oh, look, here's some gold. Let's go ahead and put that in there. And it's okay, these little pieces I'll be able to use for other things. So there's that gold, and then there's this one. I have some of this somewhere. I love this with the little flaky things coming off of it. So we'll go ahead and put a piece of that. We'll have that to use. There's this. This works really good because a lot of the pages in this journal kind of look woodsy. And then we have, I was going to go with this teal color green. It looked evergreen. Next to the blue, it looks teal, but when it's not with the, it's kind of evergreen. It is vintage. I got this from Amore Fabrics. So there's that. And then what I wanted to do on these is I really don't want any of the pink, but I'm thinking that the yellowish orange and the blue will be fine. And so I'm just going to go ahead, find the places that I can cut some of that off. Okay. Okay, and then I'm going to take this one, and actually this one's got 2 of these, so let's put that one on the bottom. We'll take this one, put it on the top. Okay, and then kind of find the middle. Okay, so it's going to give me a lot of color, and there is a lot of color in this journal. So I have one more of the white rings. I think there's just this one last one from my mom's stuff. And so we're going to use that. Oop, let's make sure everybody goes through the ring. Goes through the ringer. Okay, so this time I am going to go ahead. I'm going to put it through like this. And I'm going to pull it down, and I'm actually going to have this be the front, if I can tell it where I want it to go. Okay, so I have some of my wreath wire, and so this you can get in the wreath sections at the, like, Hobby Lobby, Michael's. I usually get mine at Michael's. I have all the colors, so... And I'm just going to wrap this around there. So kind of like a tassel, like a graduation tassel. I can't remember what they're called. If you know what a graduation tassel is called, go ahead and put that in the comments. I don't know what it's called. It's a graduation tassel. Okay. And so we'll go around one more time, and then I will use the very tip of these blunt. Okay, see the scissors are kind of blunt right there. And I'm going to use that to push that down inside there. Be really careful. And that is going to give me the fiber part of my tassel. Okay, and then I can come back after I've finished it and cut some of these pieces, because some of them are a little bit long. Okay, so now you have to add 3 things to your tassel. Okay, so you've made your tassel. It needs to have 3 other characteristics that are not the yarn and that. So one of the things I thought, this came in that Happy Mail. I thought it would be kind of fun to go ahead and add that around there. But before I do that, I'm going to do that last. I'm going to take a bulb pin. Okay, I'm going to take a bulb pin, and I am going to attach it. Okay, let's see which area. I like this side. I'm trying to think how this is. When this is on the book, it's going to be like that. So unless I go like this, okay? Because I can tell it where it's going to go. And this is how I can do it. I can go ahead and put one bulb pin, and then this can be the one that actually goes onto the book, so that I get this side. Look, this is what I want to see. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do there. Okay, so that's going to be for the top hanger. Now I'm going to want to have something in case I want to add something to the bottom. Okay, and so to do that, and I want it to be, you know, right here in the, yeah, this is the front. It has all the Christmas colors. I like that this has all the colors. Okay, so this is going to hang, and it'll hang down here. Okay, so there we go. So let's go ahead, and we're going to build a charm. Let's see, what do we have in here that I can use? Okay, so I have this paper clip. I have this paper clip because I have this ball, and I thought, to me it kind of looked like a Christmas ornament. I thought that would be kind of fun to hang from here. Okay. So in through there. Just trying to find a place that I can, there we go. Okay. So there. That will give me that cool little ball. I like that. And then okay, let's try something else here. Maybe side to side. Yeah, let's try side to side. Okay, I didn't like the way that didn't look, it didn't hang straight. Okay, there we go. I like that. Okay, so I went side to side in the ornament. This came from a necklace, from a broken necklace. Okay, so I can go ahead and add that, but I think I want to add from my mom's. She had this jar of glass beads. And I thought I saw, there's a really big red. I didn't want to chase. Aha, there it is. Or there's one. Oh boy. There's one. Okay, there we go. It's kind of reddish orange, but I think that would be okay. This is really cool. I don't know where she got these, or people gave my mom stuff too, because my mom was a crafter. But my mom also, they went on day trips all the time and to a lot of like antique mall places and stuff like that. So she got really cool stuff. Okay, so I'm going to try and thread this through. I don't know. Okay, I'm going to go ahead, take this off. I'm going to thread this through using the big outside piece. Okay, I think that's going to be the easiest. If it'll turn. Yeah, it's not going to turn. Okay. Back to the drawing board here. Side by side. Okay. That'll be fine. We'll just go with that. And then we'll come over here and we'll hang a bead on here. That'll work. We'll hang this off there. That'll work. Okay, so we've got that going on. Very simple. Again, this particular journal should be very simple. Okay, so we've added that. Now I want to go ahead and I want to add this. And I want it to go around. So we're going to start towards the back here. We're going to use the fabric tack. Okay. And we're going to put it on, and because it's fabric tack, I want it to catch on some of the fibers. Okay. So I've got some glue all the way going around it. Okay, this is the back. So I want to start in the back and lay it down. And I want that to hang up and this to come down. And you can make tassels as for Christmas ornaments too. They make great Christmas ornaments. Okay, so here we have our the ball. Okay, so this went all the way around. We need just a little bit to close this up. So tassels they're a fun thing. I mean, you can, if you're giving a bottle of wine, you can just go ahead and tie a bow with a tassel on it. That would make a nice gift, I think. Okay, so there we have our beads going around the outside. We have the ball there, and so we need one more thing, one more addition to this. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to decorate this area up here. Okay, so we'll take this one off because that's the one that's going to go into the journal. Okay, so that one comes down quite a bit. Okay, there's that. And I'm thinking, remember we had that little piece left over up here? Nope, I was thinking about just tying that off on there, but I don't think I'd like that. Okay, another strange thing I have going on. I have, remember from the yeah, I'm going to go ahead and add this around here. Okay, so this is the bling that I used on the cover. So this is a separate element that we're adding right there. And it brings in the bling like we had on the okay. And we don't have to do the bauble here. You could actually hang another set of stuff here because we're going to be making charms. So it's very possible that I'll come back and add a charm. I'm going to go ahead and trim the bottom of this up because we did end up with okay, and then I'm going to snake tongue or dovetail this, the fabric pieces, the bottoms of the fabric pieces. So you just go in at an angle towards the outside, having the outside at the bottom, and that gives you that gives you a finished look. It also helps to stop fraying on a lot of fabrics. It'll keep them from fraying. Not all, but some. Okay, so we did go in and fix that. And we have this one other evergreen that is a little long. Okay, so that is the side that you're going to see it from. Okay, so there's my tassel. And we have the charm. We added the blingy hangy beads, and then we added some bling to it around the neck. Okay, I like it. I think that that's going to be a really cool little tassel for this journal. It doesn't need to be huge, and then this can just hang off the edge here. And so what I'm going to do is to add it, since I didn't do it before, we'll go ahead and use the crocodile, and I'm going to put it down in there, right on the edge. Okay, and I made a hole, and if I have a red eyelet, so I'm going to go ahead and set this red eyelet because I have it, and because since there's I can use everything I've got from my stash. There we go. I have a lot of eyelets. Is that something that you would like to see in the shop, is eyelets? I don't know if that's something that would be something that people would want. I use them. Okay, we have a little Houston. I have a little bit of a problem here. I can't tell what the problem is. It looks like my eyelet did its own thing here. Because I'm on camera, you know. Well, and I was in a hurry. Well, luckily we don't need much area to come through, right? Oh, cool. It came off. Yay. Okay, let's try something, a different one. What do we have here? We have hearts that are brown. Well, you're not really going to see it. Okay, so we'll try this again with a brown heart. Okay, here we go. There we go. It went on there. You hear it? Did you hear it? Okay, so the good, the bad, the ugly. Okay, and I have it so that it's going to be a little bit off the front, which I like that. And so, let's see. Okay, remember I want this, and then I was going to use a separate clip. Okay. Open it so I can get it in there. Okay. Okay, so if I put it like that, that's not gonna, I want it like, if it was there, it would be like that. Ugh, keeps flipping on me. There we go. Ah, it flipped again. It's like science here. You gotta have the right trajectory. So making junk journals is a STEM activity, right? Okay. Okay. There we go. Oh, yeah. Look at. Okay. It did it. So there we go. I have it. And it is hanging on there like I wanted it to. Now, it might be kind of fun to go ahead and add a bow up here. possibly with this really cool gold stuff. Yeah. Maybe, no, I was going to say and some eyelash trim, but I don't think we need the eyelash trim. I think we'll just go with the blingy gold stuff. Man, if you can find this trim, this is like probably my favorite trim. There we go. That just gives us a little bling there to the edge. We have our tassel. We are done with day 1. And so tomorrow we'll be back with day 2. And so that'll be at 10:30 Pacific Standard Time, our premiere. And then don't forget, we will also have one of our days from the 12 days of Digis. Each day of the first 12 days. So I hope you will watch that video as well. And there we go. Day 1, 1 tassel with 3 other elements besides just your trims and things that you've added to it. Find something to celebrate every day. Have an amazing day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye.